Well, it's 6 o'clock. We'll call the meeting to order. If Shad can lead us in prayer.
Let's all bow and pray. Father, we thank you, God, again for this privilege and opportunity to be able to come to you in prayer. Lord, we're thankful, God, for all the many blessings that you have given us. Lord, we would ask you that you would forgive us, Father, for all of our sins before we would ever ask you anything. Lord, we're thankful, God, that we was able to get here tonight. Lord, we're thankful for the safety, Lord, for which we were able to get here. Lord, I'm thankful for each and every one that came out and all those that are concerned about the things that are going on in their community. Lord, I pray for this board, Lord, these that we are gathered with. I pray for each and every one of the decisions that's supposed to be made. Lord, you know each and every item that's on this agenda. Lord, I pray, God, that you take care of each and every one of them in your own way. Lord, lead, guide, and direct us in all things we do. Again, we thank you for all of our many blessings, all these favors and all these things we ask in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen. You can join me with a pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next is item 4, considering the agenda for adoption. There's one change we need to add under new business. Item B for police, a number 2 for a golf cart. There are no other changes. Do I have a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Please vote. Carries 4-0 with Councilman Crane absent. I don't know. Number 5, considering for adoption the following meeting minutes. A, regular council meeting of August 20th, 2019.
I make a motion.
Second.
Please vote. Carries 4-0. Item B, executive session meeting August 20th, 2019.
I make a motion.
Please vote. Carries 4-0. Item 6, there is none. Item 7, there is none. Item 8, A, administration, fire, and safety prevention ordinance, information only.
Mr. Mayor, this is a ordinance that the Fire Marshal for South County has asked the city to consider. This would bring us up to date with current inspection standards for the state fire marshal inspections, which are conducted by the South County Fire Marshal. This is just for your information right now. We are going to have a few changes to this before we present it for your final consideration at your next meeting, or if you're not ready for it at the next meeting, we certainly take it at the meeting after that. But, that's what we're doing here. The South County Fire Marshal conducts our safety inspections for buildings and other construction. This will bring us up to speed with the current inspection.
So it's actually.
That's correct.
What are we behind us?
Well, we have not updated the ordinance in some time. I don't know if I can specifically tell you what we're not up to date on. But I can tell you that there have been several iterations of the ordinance that we have not updated.
It's building inspection.
Hey, I'm in a meeting, I need to talk about.
And we're getting the changes from state.
From the fire marshal folks.
Any other questions? All right, moving on. Item B, number 1, request to purchase 4 police vehicles.
I got quotes from 4 different vendors for the purchase of 4 new vehicles. We decided to stick with the current police model, which is the Ford, they call it the Ford Interceptor, which is an SUV, probably the same one you guys have seen driving around. And I didn't see any real distinction between the different vendors, so it's my recommendation that we just go with the lowest bid, which would have been Chestatee Ford for the vehicles.
Any questions or discussion? And this is to purchase additional vehicles now that we've started the take-home policy with the cars, so that we can feel the need for staff.
New hires?
We actually have, I believe we're extending 3 job offers this week and maybe one next week as well. We still have a couple of openings that we're trying to fill that will probably happen by the end of the year. So, yes, sir, to answer your question, these are for new hires.
Saw an additional request for keyless remote. Is that just to unlock the lock?
Yeah, so as it turns out, whenever you buy, I didn't know this, but whenever you buy a police package vehicle, it only comes with the actual key. It doesn't come with the button with the key fob. And so it was, trying to get the quotes was a little bit of a pain because some of them would quote that in with their base price and some of them didn't. So it wasn't a true apples-to-apples quote. So what I tried to do was take out the keyless remote and the spotlight, which is what you guys have seen on the outside of the cars. I tried to take that out of the base price of the vehicle so that we could compare better, a true apples to apples, how much they're charging us for the car. Because the spotlight and the remotes cost the same through all the genres.
Councilman Crane's offered to trick them out.
I'll take it.
Yes.
Oh, I just noticed he showed up.
Yeah.
I make a motion, we, purchase police cars from Chester Ford.
Second,
Second.
please vote. Carries 5-0. Next, item 2 is a golf cart. No, I mean, they can ask you a question, but you can. So, the chief came to me asking for a golf cart for the PD when they're down at all the events at the fairgrounds, and having one that's distinctive. You know, if something happens, they can turn emergency lights on, that kind of stuff.
Didn't want one of those standing mopeds?
I actually asked for the Polaris side-by-side with 1,000cc.
You ain't gonna get my little record, so you don't need to be thinking about it. My little record, you ain't gonna get it.
So, in,
Police, on one of those things you stand on, you know?
so in talking to him, you know, the character carts at the fairgrounds are a huge hit with the kids. I felt like if we could do something kind of along that lines, that kids would really gravitate to it, and, you know, having that bond with a kid and police and them not being scared of them, I think is well worth it. So I contacted the company that we got the other ones from, and he got a quote for me. The closest thing he could come to along that lines is the front end looks like a Chevrolet Camaro.
That went down. I made it worse. I thought that'd make it go away.
So
Sorry.
it'd be like the Lightning McQueen, you know, but it's a Chevrolet Camaro kind of front end that he puts on it, but he'd do it black and white. And but this is the EasyGo RXV with the Trojan batteries, an extended top with a rear jump seat, LED light bar, strobes, blue and red lights. Then it would be painted black and white. And they would do like black and white seats, you know, to kind of go with that theme. But and it would take 45 days, you know, from the time if we approve it, to get it, for him to actually adapt the cart, you know. No, we wouldn't get it by the fair.
Well,
I might twist arms and he might be able to pull it off, but anyway, we have a lot of events going on there now, so, but the price is $8,200.
and the fair's still 40 days away. It's a huge twist.
Pretty close,
It's actually 30 days.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
October 3rd. Yeah.
I need to, I was thinking we got a month.
So, any questions or discussion?
Do they, are they gonna need to have a little bit more, ability to do other things than just right on pavement. I'm gonna need to be.
Like, you gonna be tracking somebody through the
Don't give him ideas. He'll want that side-by-side razor for,
Blair side by side.
Well,
Yeah, citizen.
I think it's kind of more of just a convenience.
it's just to be able to get from A to B and,
I think primarily it'll be used on the sidewalk between the police department and the fairgrounds, and mostly part of the fairgrounds, so I don't think it's a huge problem if it's not like a side-by-side that can do off-road stuff. Primarily it'll be used on, I suspect.
but I mean, I don't know anywhere, you're not gonna go tromping through the woods.
Yeah,
With
I
it.
just don't want them to play it off as not taking them serious, cause it's a cartoon golf cart looking.
No, this one doesn't have the teeth and all that. This is,
Covered all the teeth.
doesn't have the eyeballs on the windshield. It's not like that.
Like the fire, you know, during the parade, the Forsyth County Fire drives, you know, they have the, whatever those things are, Polaris or whatever it is. They look like they can get the job done. Just didn't want it to.
but at the same time, you want it to be kid-friendly.
Yeah, I guess.
Approachable.
We put some rifle racks in there. It'll help.
That'll make it look serious.
You
Yeah, I mean,
gotta
if
keep
it's-
Chad and David apart.
I guess it's just, I guess if it's just for the fairground.
We'll have a SWAT militia up there.
Is it gonna have a lift kit on it or?
No, it's a Camaro.
Looks like Camaro.
It's
Yeah, that
the
might-
arrow. Just forget it.
That's the old school Forsyth County.
So what do we don't have a price or anything yet?
Yeah, 8,200.
That's less than what the other ones were, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually think it might have been less.
Sorry.
Or no, we got a deal because we bought two the last time. We
Is
got it
it,
a little cheaper. I think they were about 7,500, but these also have all the police lights and all that stuff on it too. And it is faster than the
No
other ones,
siren?
he said. Hmm,
Siren?
it's not, that's not included. You can add,
You can have it.
I don't think they're chasing people down in the golf cart.
You never know, that's why you want me to have more power.
You just never know.
You chase down one of those scooters or rascals, you know. Yeah, there's
Make a motion, we purchase the golf cart.
a motion from Lewis. Please vote. Carries 5-0.
Next go around, you go with the Polaris.
You're not talking about it.
Next is item C, number one, utilities, number one, settlement with DOT on Highway 20 West Road Widening Project.
Let them off the hook, John.
Sometimes we get lucky and the state calls us and wants to give us money instead of taking it from us. And this is one of those situations. As you know, the Georgia DOT is widening Highway 20. And this is our property right on the top of the mountain. That's actually called Sawney Gap right there. You know, we have Triple Gap, Chambly Gap, and Sawney Gap. Sawney Gap, sort of highest point. That's the asphalt plant on 20. Across the street is the United Methodist Church. Kind of give you a feel for where we're at. But the city has two water tanks there on the side of 20, and a very slender piece of property. And the DOT wants to obtain .044 acres from us. And we took the appraisal and the proposal to our right-of-way acquisition specialist, and he looked at the offer, and actually the offer at the beginning was $9,900, and we settled on $11,009. And if the council approves it, we'll move on with deeding that property over to the DOT, and then they'll cut us a check for that amount.
Well, it's not gonna bother you, water tanks and this sort of thing.
That's right, Mr. Reed. It will affect the driveway, and the proposal is to have a joint driveway with the asphalt plant. I think that'll be better. Our current driveway is really steep, and at the end of the day, the new driveway will be more accessible. Part of that settlement is the cost of a new gate and fence at the end of, the road there, at the end of the driveway. And we plan to replace that. We'll probably replace it before they even start the construction process, but that construction of that road is probably 3 or 4 years away. And they're just obtaining a right
They told me April of 21.
21, that's probably when they'll let the project, that's a pretty big project, so we're not sure which end.
So we've got to pay for moving our fence and gate out of that 11-9.
We do, but they're reimbursing us with that money to do, it's just a small segment of the fence. But they're gonna redo the driveway at no expense to the
So
city.
that, yeah, that's in addition to what they're purchasing the right of way for?
That's right, that's correct.
Any other questions? We have a motion to approve.
I make a motion, we approve the settlement with them.
Please vote. Carries 5-0.
Thank you, Mayor Kim.
Next, item 2, request to advertise for bids, repair and upsize Oakwood Drive storm drain.
That's correct. This is a map, a general map of the area. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Oakwood Drive. This is the Episcopal Church of the Holy Spirit here. Pilgrimville Road is down here, and Oakwood Drive is, this is one of our older streets. There's been quite a bit of development in the basin, a couple of other houses, along with some expansion at the church. The church also has a detention pond, and we've analyzed that detention pond. It's properly sized. In fact, it's oversized, and it's sized for future development of that site. The existing pipe that's in the ground is along the roadway there. It's too small to carry the water. That's one of the problems. So we propose installing a larger pipe. I guess the pipe right now is about 12 inches in diameter. We're going to go up to 48 inches in diameter and gather the water that comes out of that pond and some of the other drainage issues out there, and pipe the water all the way down to the creek. If the mayor and council will allow us to do that, we'd like to go out for bids for this project.
So their pond's good, but our pipe's bad.
That's right. Their pond it was properly designed. We analyzed it, our engineers did, and so it's properly designed and it's working properly. It's just that the pipe that it goes into really is too small. That's the main problem.
Create more flow for that creek, if they're gonna cause any problems down that creek?
I don't believe so. All that water eventually gets to the creek anyway on its own. It's just creating damage along the roadway. A couple of the driveways have been impacted by the flow. It's caused the pipe to raise up out of the ground and some other issues. So it's really going to prevent property damage from taking place. So it's going to be more beneficial to all those property owners out there.
A couple of those owners, I mean, it's tearing them up pretty bad. It's, so I have a motion to let them advertise for bids.
Make a motion to advertise for bids.
Second.
Please vote. Carries 5-0. Number 3, update to erosion and sediment control ordinance.
It's a very minor change. The Georgia EPD has required us to add these words. Construction site operators must control waste such as discarded building materials, concrete truck washout, chemicals, litter, and sanitary waste at construction sites that may cause adverse impacts to water quality. And so we're proposing to add that to section 107-22 to satisfy the requirement of Georgia EPD.
Any questions or discussion?
I'll make a motion to add the section.
Second.
Please vote. Carries 5-0. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Mayor Kim.
So next is announcements. The Fairground Pedestrian Bridge is we're gonna be closing down Castleberry Road part, if not all of the day, on Monday to put the bridge in place. So we'll be putting that out on our website and Facebook and Instagram pages and all that kind of stuff, and the message boards and police, whatever we need to do to make that happen. But that will be going into place on Monday.
Who we gonna send across first, don't we?
I thought you.
Well, I was thinking about it. Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah, first wall.
You don't want to ride the bridge while they pick it up and set it.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Boy, it's gonna take some cranes to do that.
We got the clearance for that new golf cart to get across it.
Huh? Yeah.
That-
That's why you, yeah, we don't wanna hit the roof.
I saw that.
But they've, the ticket booth's about done.
There's some steel in there.
Couple little things to finish up on it, and they're pouring the concrete around it today, and, they're all working hard. Comcast has still gotta get their line moved before Monday, but they've been out there working. They've been real responsive, so we're looking forward to it.
Is that metal, the metal paneling on the bridge, that gonna be painted or all gonna be?
No, it's silver like that on,
Just stay that way?
yeah, and then all the other is, the one thing that, that I didn't like that Flex Fab's taking care of, the handrail, you know, it's all raw steel, and it'll darken, it'll look better as it gets a little, you know, another month from now, it'll look a lot darker, the rust color. But the handrail that divided the in and out going across the bridge, the handrail was powder coated black, but the framework that held it up was raw. And all I could see was some woman walking across there in white pants and brushing her leg against it, you know, and getting rust all over her pants, you know, so they're powder coating that. They said that Pro Cryo was too slow, so they got another company. Just kidding.
No comment.
I just had to pick one. So, upcoming events, Big Hair at the Fair, presented by Rosati's, benefiting the place, is this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at the fairgrounds. And then Cumming Country Fest with Joe Nichols, September 14th from 1 to 11 at the fairgrounds. I don't know the exact time yet. I'll let you know. Earlier in that day, we're welcoming back the National Guard troops that deployed, and so we're gonna have a ceremony for them at the fairgrounds, prior to all the concert stuff. And 37 Main's the one that's putting the concert on. They were gracious enough to allow the servicemen to stay for the concert for free. So I'll let y'all know the details of the ceremony and all that once we get all that nailed down. Any reason for executive session? Nope. Have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Please vote. Carries 5-0.